We also know that the Quran is a perfected scripture. The religion is perfect, and the prophethood of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the perfect for the all of humanity. We have this situation now that exists in the world, and my advice is to use universal precautions. And most of us in the medical field, in terms of the general public, this is what we're saying. And we have the leader that is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who told the people in his time, when a city has been infected by a plague, that city is to be under quarantine. Those people in that city cannot leave that city, and those who are outside of that city cannot go into that city. Now, people can say what they want about the religion of Islam, but hasn't that been the situation for us now in this world? To show you who the universal leader is, Allah has made it to be manifested in our day and time. Allahu Akbar. We don't have to look back in history and wonder if this man is real. We have heard all these stories. I know I've heard them for the last 40 years. And here now I have the opportunity to see Allah has shown me that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Allahu Akbar. Shut this whole world down. In your book, this Quran here, it says Allah will make a beast speak to them. This is in the Quran. Yeah, I hope you read it. Yeah. Said that Allah will make a beast speak to them, and it is shut down the whole world. You can't see basketball. You can't see football. You don't understand? And Allah is trying to get the attention of humanity. You know? And He leaves us to our own vices. Allah don't have to punish us. It is our disobedience to God that will cause us to create these situations from abuse, from greed. And that's what we are experiencing now in the world. So alhamdulillah, you make sure, you take your precautions as you see them fit for yourself. I would advise, don't shake hands with each other. I don't feel the day that I'm supposed to die has already been written. Okay? So I'm not saying that. I'm saying this to you as a precaution. You see them bumping elbows, bump their elbows. It's okay. This morning, me and Imam at 183rd Street, I went over to Fajr prayer. We hugged each other. We almost kissed each other. Then he told me, we're not supposed to be doing that. It was too late now, I said, if I've been knowing him all this time, he just gonna send me to heaven. And he'll be an angel for me to send me there, inshallah. But you take the precautions. Those of you who want to wear the mask, you can wear the mask. But I just want to let you know, the mask, you see my fingers? See how you can see the space between my fingers? Can you see that? Okay, when you wear a mask on your face, you can't see the holes, but the holes are larger than the virus. So that means the virus can get through the hole. So the people who are wearing the mask, it's just to make them feel bad. You're not going to stop it. Alhamdulillah. So we do what we can do. We have a serious activity going on, I think, Monday. The pack. Oh, it's been canceled. So you'll see how serious it is. Everything is canceled. Okay. But we're going on with the fish fry, right? No. Oh, the fish fry has been canceled too. Okay. They asked me, I said, yeah, you go on with it as long as you take universal precautions. But alhamdulillah, we're thankful to Allah, the Almighty, for this great opportunity to get ourselves back in the grace of Allah. That's what it's all about. Allah says in the Quran, He says that He will visit a city with hardship. And the people will say, oh, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Because God is using this now. You wouldn't listen to your imams, your ministers, your rabbis. You wouldn't listen to them. So Allah will make you listen to this if you won't listen to God. And God says He does this. These kind of things, to bring the people back to humility, to bring them back to obedience of Him. This is why these things happen. And it's God's mercy that it happens. Whomever God takes and their heart is right, they go to paradise. So what's the loss for the believer? The believer cannot lose. Muhammad the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said, for the believer there is no calamity. You listen to this. I'm telling you what our leader said. You get sick, no calamity for you. You lose your house, no calamity for you. You lose your wealth, your position, no calamity for you. He says, if you are a believer, all of those things happen to you so that the sins that you may have earned will fall off of you. Yeah, see, this is how the believers, I know we don't have enough talks like this to make confidentiality to be a part of the personality. I should have total confidence in Allah. The same kind of confidence I have that the sun will rise. The same kind of confidence that I have that the air will be pure for me to breathe. You see? Yeah. And listen, in your religion, excuse me, it says, "Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad." And there is none like God. You can't make an image of God. That's why there are no pictures on our walls. Nowhere in the Masjid across the globe you will not see a picture of Allah. Why? Because Allah is too great. If you can get the end of the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the end of the numbers like that, and go to the end of the number, 77, 77, 77, sequillion, you say that's the end of the number system? All you got to do is put a 1 behind it, right? The math. You know, some idiot said he found the end of the universe? He was a scientist. He said this, what was it, 7, 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. It's okay, leave them alone. If they smile, that's good. This idiot said he found the end of the universe. So our leader, Imam W.D. Muhammad, said, ask him what's on the other side. Allah Akbar. You see, people who make statements like that, they're either supremely ignorant or they're devils. And they're seeking attention. Okay? Nobody can see the end of the universe any more than he can see the end of his potential that Allah created in him. You have a potential that is endless. When you listen to this, is great insight from our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And you have to pass out of this world because the world has not been created to be an environment for you to express all the potential that you have. This world is too small for what Allah has put in you. And as an analogy, most of you say he speaks about babies all the time because most people can relate to it. When we were in our mother's womb, the womb of our mother, perfect environment. But was it the place that we could drive a car? Was it the place that we could fly an airplane? No. Was it the place that we could be an architect and an engineer? The womb? No. Beautiful for gestation, for the beginning of life. But it was too small for just your physical body that you have right now. And if it was too small for the physical body, it's too small for the rational body. For the potential for you to have in that womb. So Allah created birth so that you could die to limitation and come outside into less limitation. So likewise it is in this life. You have so much potential in you. And if you would stop and think in your mind, you say, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be this. You'll think, you'll say, all of these wonderful things that you want to be. That's just some of the things that Allah put in you. And in the Quran, Allah says in the Quran, that you will be able to express in the next life all that you wish to do. Okay? This is our leader, Muhammad the Prophet. But that's Quran. But let me say to you, so you can share with other people. We have no images. For us, God is not a male, not a female. God is not black or white. That's kindergarten mentality. And I'm saying this is going on the internet. Okay? To see God as a white man, God as a black man, God as a male, God as a female, that's kindergarten religion. And that's a shame. Because pagans do that. The pagan people, they have statues of God, and pictures of God. That's paganism. That's not modern religion. Moses didn't teach that. And I'm saying to many people who are not Muslims, you cannot show me a picture that Moses pointed to, and said that that was God. You can't show a statue that Moses told his people this is God. Can't do it. And for the Christians, same thing. Jesus never said this picture is God. Jesus never said that. Jesus never said this statue is God. So the Islamic religion is a religion that comes to return the purity of all of the prophets of old. Allahu Akbar. This is our deen. It is strong enough, it is brave enough to come under all of the social pressures of the world and fearing no armies, no navies. Allahu Akbar. Yes. And if you stand up for Allah like this, Allah will stand up for you. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, because Allah is one who speaks without words. See, I'm using words, but Allah doesn't need words. He doesn't need sound that comes from lips and tongues. We need that. Allah doesn't need it. His expression does not resemble the speech of any being, of a cow, of a horse. All those creatures have speech, but Allah doesn't have that. Allah's speech is even greater than the speech of the mind. I hope you would listen to me. Because there's some people that can speak without their tongues and without their lips. It's called mental telepathy. It is real. And they go from mind to mind. M-I-N-D. But Allah doesn't even need a mind to reach us. Allahu Akbar. Our religion, Muhammad the Prophet, he said, belief is without dress. You know, it doesn't have a shirt or a tie like what I have on. But he says, if you want to assign dress to it, the dress of our religion is libasul taqwa. I'm giving you a Quranic phrase. Libasul taqwa is the clothing of God consciousness. That's the clothing in the religion of Islam. Fear of Allah. But I don't like the term fear. Reverence is better. Fear for too many people means I'll get shot by a gun or run over by a car. That's baby fear. Taqwa is a fear that grows up above fearing the loss of your life, the loss of your job. It's way above that. Taqwa. And the ornament, the diamond of our religion, or the gold of our religion, silver of our religion, you know what it is? You wouldn't believe it. It's shyness. To be shy. To be humble. That's the greatest jewel and wealth in the Islamic religion. I'm telling you these things. I had to learn this. And the best part of your religion is the easiest part. If something is hard in your religion, it is not the religion of Islam. No. Allah says that He intends for you ease. He does not intend for you hardship. You see? So our religion is easy. And the best of the Islamic religion is to gain knowledge and insight. That's the best of your religion. And the first revelation was what? Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaqa. Read with the name of your Lord who created. To be studious, to be knowledgeable. So inshallah, everything has its foundation. This building has its foundation. Your house has its foundation. The tree, its roots is its foundation. And the foundation of this religion is ilm, is knowledge that Allah has given as a decree. Allah Akbar. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The Prophet, he said, acquire knowledge, because its acquisition or you gaining it is taqwa, fear of Allah. To gain knowledge is search for worship. It's search for the study, the struggle, for jihad. The jihad in Al-Ansar, yeah, we might marry down there, we might have to defend the nation or something like that. But the greatest jihad is the struggle with one's own soul to keep that soul pure. That's the greatest jihad.
Fear.
Real simple. I'm giving him, you teach it from Muhammad. And to teach the one who does not know, that is real charity. Yes, charity, we got to get charity. We got in this country, we got to give money. But the real charity is to give knowledge in Al-Islam. Muhammad, he said, knowledge, it is the friend when you are on a journey. Not this person, but knowledge is your friend. Knowledge is your companion when you are alone and you feel lonely. Knowledge is your companion. Knowledge is a guide to religion. And it is a light for those who are happy, and it is also a light for those who have suffered a misfortune, an accident, a tragedy. Knowledge is your bosom friend to a stranger, and knowledge becomes the path to paradise. And through it, listen, this is Muhammad the Prophet. Know this is true. Through it, knowledge, that is, Allah exalts a nation. If it was not for the Muslims in the 7th century, the Moors left Africa and went into Europe, we would not have colleges and universities in the United States. Europe at that time was called the Dark Ages, meaning that if you would write somebody's name on the side of this building, as big as the building, they couldn't read it. And it wasn't until the religion of Al-Islam and the Quran was taken on the continent of Europe that you brought about the Renaissance. Some of you probably don't know this. They're going to teach you this in the public school system, but I'm giving you the truth. They give the credit to the 14th century. It didn't happen in the 14th century. It happened in the 7th century, 711. And Al-Islam stayed there between 500 to 700 years. And in the world history, it is called the Golden Ages. To show you what Muhammad had said, that you have knowledge, and he said that knowledge, Allah will use it to exalt the nation. This was years after the prophet had passed away. And then the prophet, he said, at this particular knowledge, after it exalts the nation, it will make those people leaders, and will make them guides of whatever is good. And it will inspire the people themselves to become guides as well. So we have him saying everything, no matter if it's dry, or it's fresh, or it's wet, seeks the forgiveness for those people who strive to get knowledge. The worms, the cattle, the forest, the sheep, the stars in the heavens and the earth, they all seek forgiveness for those of us who struggle to learn knowledge. And I'm talking about you who go into chemistry, mathematics, the religion, the deen, fiqh, doesn't matter what you go into, as long as you are striving to be a benefit to humanity, everything in the creation seeks forgiveness for you as you are striving to reach that goal. This is your deen, very, very high purpose of knowledge. The average person who goes to college, he goes to college to get a car, to get the girl, to get a job, to get some money, to get a house. Okay, those are things that you're supposed to get anyway. That's not the destiny of knowledge. The destiny of knowledge from Islam is to establish a society of equality in the earth of human beings. That's the purpose of knowledge. The purpose of knowledge is to bring relief to society, to bring mercy to society. That's the purpose of knowledge. To give you a real quick example, you can travel from here to Detroit in a car, and that car is mercy. You can travel in a couple of hours and you're in Detroit, but without the knowledge, we wouldn't have the mercy of a car or an automobile or a plane, and you'd have to travel months from Miami to Detroit. I hope you understand what I'm saying. You fall out on the floor, And if people don't know what they're doing, they try to resuscitate you, they put their hands up you, and they will kill you, trying to save your life because they don't